Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Sussex Sandra and welcome to my channel. So I've got some time off today. I've just taken a little bit of time out, so I've done my unpackaging video. So I just really wanted to come to you today and do a review of a foundation. I haven't done a foundation review in ages, so I thought, right, I'm going to try and do two this week, or two makeup reviews this week. So the first review I'm doing today is of a brand I have never associated with people of colour, and it's a brand called EX1. Now I first heard of EX1 probably about 3-4 years ago, and why I heard of it was it's basically because I must have been reading in a magazine somewhere that a lot of people on the red carpet, so men and women on the red carpet, were wearing this brand EX1 liquid foundation, basically because it's a full coverage foundation. It's very, very light and comfortable, and it just seems to give the kind of finish that people absolutely loved. When I first looked at this brand to see what the shades were like and how much the foundation cost, I saw that they had, I think it was about 4 or 5 shades, and all the shades were for white skin tones. They didn't even go into sort of the deeper tan skin tones. It was just literally for white skin tones. So I just dismissed this brand. Now recently I did a Laura Geller collection review. It was a bunch of products I bought from QVC. It was a Today Special Value, and in that video one of the comments was from one of my subscribers who basically said that she likes Laura Geller and the other brand that she likes is EX1. So I commented back and said, yeah, I've heard of EX1, but they don't really cater for people of colour, and I tend to stay away from brands that they don't look after me, they're not getting my money, and that's it basically. So she said, oh, she's heard that they've extended to 18 shades now. And I was like, what? Really? Okay, let me go check this out. So I went onto Google, had a look, and I saw that Look Fantastic were selling the brand. So I went on to Look Fantastic, and lo and behold, yes, they did have the liquid foundation, and they had it in the full 18 shades. So they seem to have gone sort of right across the spectrum of colours now. So they've got very pale and they've got a fairly deep shade. So the shade I purchased was shade 18, which is this one. So shade 18, and the shade after this is 20. So these are this shade and the shade after this are the last 2 shades. So let me show you what the shade selection looks like on their website. This is on the Look Fantastic website, so that's what it looks like. The product cost £12.50 when I purchased it, so that's the deepest shade there, and I bought the one there, 18. So you can see there's sort of like 4 shades for people of colour. So when I bought it, I bought a range of products, and the products I purchased, they were offering at the time a 20% discount, and I thought, well, there's a few things I need, so let me buy those things. And I bought a few EX1 products as well. So I bought a foundation, so this in shade 18. I also bought a blush because I thought that was kind of a nice sexy colour, so I'm going to put that on today. And I also bought a concealer. This is the deepest shade concealer they had, so I thought that would be good for an under eye brightener, so I'm going to try these out today. Okay, so let's have a little read and see what they say about the product, and then I will apply it. So they say, oh, let's have a look. Right, so they say about the product, so this foundation: create a flawless canvas with the EX1 Cosmetics Invisiwear liquid foundation, a lightweight, luminous and ultra blendable liquid base which, as the name suggests, envelopes skin in a seamless second skin, blurring the appearance of imperfections. Specially designed true colour pigments, the brand offers a wide range of shades to perfectly match your skin's natural tones, formulated with light diffusers to unify skin tone and effortlessly hide blemishes for a smooth finish. The breathable EX1 Invisiwear foundation leaves you with a radiant and even complexion. Clinically and dermatologically tested, non-comedogenic, free from parabens, oils and fragrances. So let's go. So the amount we get, it looks like it's a traditional 30 ml. So it's 30 ml, 1 fluid ounce. The thing with Look Fantastic, if you can't get this product in America, you can buy it from Look Fantastic, because Look Fantastic do ship internationally, and I believe they also ship free internationally if you buy over a minimum amount, which is pretty good for a company based here and shipping over to the States as well. So it is available in the States, and I think it costs about $21 in the States. Don't quote me on that. I'll try and find out the price in euros as well. If I do, I'll put the prices up on the screen above. Okay, so that's that. The other thing which looks quite good about this, it seems like it's not a traditional pump. I need to open this first. It looks like it's an airless pump. So when I say airless pump, as you use the product rises up. So you do get to use everything that you purchased. Right, let's take it out. Okay, so it's plasticky kind of lid. It's a nice colour, it's a nice sort of decent looking thing. Not too much wastage and too much money spent in the packaging. It's all about the quality of the product inside. Right, so I'm going to put that on. So as you can see, my face is bare. All I've done is put a moisturiser on. I'm going to put a primer on. I'm going to do my normal double prime. So let's get a primer out. Let's see, what have we got here? Primer today. Right, so I've got this Laura Mercier primer, which I've got in an ASOS box. It was in the ASOS All I Want, or Everything I Want box. I have got a video on that. I'll put the link up there. And I think the box is still available on the ASOS website. The box costs £12, really good. Lots of various products in there, sort of popular products that people like. And this primer was in it, which was a great surprise, because this is a decent primer. So I put a primer like this on, general primer all over my face, because for those of you who don't know, I have got very oily skin. So I put that on as a general primer all over, and then I will put my, where is it? I'll put my Becca Evermatte Poreless primer on in my main areas. I've been trying to buy this product from sites that are offering discounts this week, because as you can see, I'm nearly run out. But everywhere I've looked so far, bloody sold out of this primer. So I've got to keep on looking. But so I don't like buying anything at full price. I'm one of those. If I can get a discount, I will. So I will keep looking, but I am determined to buy a new one of these at a discount by the end of this week. It's flipping Black Friday week. I should be able to find it. Okay, let's do this. So where's the foundation though? So I'm going to apply one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. I'm not going to do a full day wear of this foundation because it's already quite late in the day and it gets dark very quickly. So I'll try and wear it for about 4 or 5 hours at least, and then I will do a review. What's this colour looking like? Okay, looks like the colours should be okay. When I come back and do the review, my first impression, it'll probably be in my study and I'll be using the ring light, so the lighting might not look the best, because I always like filming in natural daylight. This looks good, you know, guys, already. I was a bit worried that the colour wasn't going to be okay, but so far, looking good. You know when you're ready to criticise a product? That was me in my head, ready to criticise, but hey, one pump on this side, this looks good. I'll bring you in so you can see for yourself, but you know, that's already looking kind of natural. It's covering up most of my blemishes, so I'm going to do another layer, but that looks good already. So let's do another pump. This beauty blender I got in my FabFitFun box for autumn, which was very pleasing. But beauty blenders, they cost £16 in the UK and $21 in the States. So it was great to have this in my FabFitFun box, which cost $50 with all the shipping and everything. It cost me, I think it was $75 in total, which works out to about, I don't know, £58–60 in total. And the price of the quantity of the products in that box was worth about, oh god, I think it was about £150. It was fabulous. Such a good box. Right, no lie guys, I like this. This looks good. that looks good. Right, I'm just going to do this side with a brush. That's one pump. It's just a Tarte brush I'm using here. Okay, so I'm definitely getting better coverage using the brush. Just do a little bit of stamping around there where I've got a little bit more pigmentation. But don't think I need to do another pump on this side because there's better coverage on this side with the brush. But I like how this foundation looks. Going by this side, it's drying down to a natural matte finish. That looks pretty good. But overall, right, let me bring it back out again. Right, let's try this concealer. So this is their concealer. And what do they say about it? Let's have a quick look. So this is the concealer. So the concealer is called EX1 Cosmetics Delete Fluid Concealer. Various shades available. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 shades available. I've got the deepest shade here, which is shade... what is the shade? Shade 14. So you can see it doesn't go up to the full 20, but that's the shade 14. But I thought this would be suitable for under the eye. It costs £10.50. On Look Fantastic at the moment, if you can buy 3 products for 2 from the EX Cosmetics range, considering there's only 3 products available, you might as well just buy 3 products really. And what do they say about it? They say about this product, perfect the look of your skin with EX1 Cosmetics Delete Fluid Concealer, a creamy, highly pigmented formula that expertly camouflages blemishes and imperfections. Blending on seamlessly, the liquid concealer delivers natural looking colour with buildable full coverage for a flawless finish. Provides long lasting hydration to prevent caking and creasing. Expect a smooth, even complexion with minimised blemishes and dark circles. Fragrance and oil free, dermatologically tested. So let's put some of this on. I'm going to put this on with a beauty blender. Right. Ooh, right. So it's also a pump, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the beauty blender. Right, it's an airless pump as well, so a few pumps. Ooh, I think I put a little bit too much on. Let's see how we get on. I might just have to dot this on. I think I put a little bit too much on. I have put a little bit on, but actually I like the effect it's giving. It's just giving a, it's just brightening up under my eyes. I just did a little bit down my nose in this area here, so just the centre of my face really. And yeah, I like how this looks. This is all looking very promising, folks, so let's carry on. So I said I'm not going to do a full face or anything today because I'm not going anywhere, I'm working at home. So I'm literally just going to just powder my face now, and we'll see how this looks. So I'll come back to you in a minute and show you the finished look. Okay, so I've just done a simple look today, but the foundation has dried down nicely. I really like how it looks, and it does feel very comfortable. You can see it's drying down to a very natural matte finish. I have put a light covering of face powder on. I'll just use my Cover FX setting powder. I've just done a little bit of contouring. Actually, I just used a bronzer around the edges. I'm now going to use the blush from EX1, the one I purchased, and let's read about that. Let's see what they say about it. Okay, so we have the EX1 Cosmetics Blusher, 3 grams in various shades. So they have 4 shades with that. I purchased this one, so I'll just get that one up. This shade is called Love Story, and it's £9.50 for the for the blusher. And again, don't forget, if you're buying any of these from Look Fantastic at the moment, it's 3 for 2, so the cheapest item will be free, which will be this blush in this case. And all they say about the blush is, enhance your cheeks with the EX1 Cosmetics blusher. The lightweight and non-pore clogging formula feels wonderfully delicate on your skin, leaving you with a glowing, radiant and healthy looking complexion. 100% oil and fragrance free, the blusher is suitable for even the most sensitive skin, so anyone can achieve a gorgeous natural looking glow. Oil and fragrance free, non-comedogenic, clinically and dermatologically tested. Okay, so let's try this out. So I purchased a new blush brush from Pink Parcel. Basically I used, is it points or money? I can't remember what it is. Basically, people who signed up to Pink Parcel using my reference code gives me some money off. I think it was £5 off, so I purchased a few items, one of them including this brush. So thank you very much. This brush is it's called a Contour Diva Catty brush called Luella. I'm using it just to apply my blushes. So here you go. Ooh, pigmented. Should have been a little bit more light-handed, but yeah, perfect colour for me. Yeah. Okay, I've a little bit more heavy-handed than I wanted to, so I'll just have to get used to using this brush. But yeah, like the colour. Happy with that. I think I look alright. So that's the finished look at the moment. Okay, so I'll come back to you in about 4 hours. As I said, when I come back, I'll be using the ring light and I'll be in the study, so the lighting will be different. So appreciate how it looks now in natural daylight. I like this. I'm liking how this looks, and I might be using this foundation as my foundation for the month of, for the rest of this month actually. I might even use this going into December because it looks good. I like it. Actually, I'm kind of feeling myself right now. I really like this foundation. The lipstick I'm wearing, let me show you the lipstick I'm wearing. Lipstick I also bought from Pink Parcel. So this is one of the other products I purchased in my Pink Parcel purchase. So it's from Incredible, and the shade it's called Lip Trippin, and the shade is Rainbow Chasing. So it looks like this. So it's one of those sort of holographic looking lip products. So that's the lipstick I'm wearing at the moment. But yeah, kind of feeling this lipstick's nice actually. Eyeshadow is from the Tammi collection, so it's this one. Yep, these range of products from Tammi. Yep, these ones, and I just used that. So a very simple look today, but yeah, this is all about the foundation and the EX1 products today. Alright, come to you in a few hours time. See you later. Right, hi, good evening. I am back. So I have done my sort of preliminary, I can never say that word. I've done my preliminary wear test of the foundation I was testing out today. So the foundation I was testing out was from the brand EX1. So it was this foundation here. And the foundation was called EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. I was wearing it, or I am wearing it in the shade number 18. There are 18 shades now, and this is the second deepest shade, and the deepest shade is number 20. I was also wearing today from the brand was their concealer, which is this one, and I used it as an under eye brightener because the deepest shade they had was number 14, and I also put on a blush. So the blush shade I was wearing is called, I can't remember, it was called Love Story. Okay, all three products I purchased from lookfantastic.com. And on my lips I was wearing this product from INC.redible, and it is a, what's it called, Lip Tripping, and I was wearing it in the shade Rainbow Chasing. So that's what I've got on my lips. Right, so let's talk about the EX1 products. So first of all, when I do a foundation sort of wear test, I always use my little rating system called TOPS. So the TOPS stands for, the first T stands for transfer, does the foundation transfer. The O stands for oil control. The first P stands for performance, so how does the foundation wear and how does it perform. Second P stands for the price, and the S stands for the shade range available. So let's crack on and go through this, shall we? So the first thing I do is the transfer. I do the transfer and the oil control together, and I normally use blotting sheets to do that. So let's do this. As you can see already, I have oh god, my voice is going again. So actually it's just a little bit of phlegm. Ugh, disgusting. Right, so as you can see, I have got oil on my face. I've literally just finished cooking dinner, so let's do this. I never remember which side of these blotting sheets to use. I haven't done a foundation review in ages, so I'm going to do on this side, which is the non-flowery side, and see how we get on. So with blotting sheets, a good oil controlling foundation will use no more than sort of 1 or 2 sheets. Foundations that aren't so great on oil control will use more, so they'll use 3+. So that's sheet 1. As you can see, there's quite a bit of oil on there and a little bit of foundation. Sheet 2, let's go along my cheeks and see how we're getting on. I've been wearing the foundation for about, because I didn't give you the start time, did I? It was about 12:30 when I applied the foundation. It was a bit late, and it's now 6:35, so 6 hours I've been wearing the foundation for. So there we go again. We've got oil and a little bit of foundation there. Going on to blotting sheet 3. I also didn't bring my mirror down here. God, I really am slacking, aren't I? This is what happens when you haven't done a foundation review in a while. So that's sheet 3 there. So you can see oil and you can see the foundation. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a mop up. See if I can use just a little bit of sheet number 2 just to mop up a bit. Don't need to go into a full sheet, I don't think. Okay, so that's my face mops. I have got a little mirror here. Okay, alright, so let's go through this. So for transfer, there was transfer, so there you go, sheet 1, there's foundation there, foundation in sheet 2, and foundation in sheet 3. So there was transfer. So when I mark out of 10 for transfer, there's definitely that. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10 because there is transfer in the product. It's not a particularly hot day. I've been at home for most of the day. I've only popped out for a little while. It's freezing cold, so I haven't been in very hot conditions, which normally produces a lot of oil and a lot of transfer for me. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 for transfer control. The foundation does transfer once oil starts to produce. For oil control, yes, I did break out in oil. I only wore the foundation for 6 hours. I haven't been doing anything strenuous today. Literally the most strenuous thing I've done today was just doing some cooking just now. I literally just been doing a little bit of paperwork and just pottering around the house and just messing about basically. Literally a very relaxing day today. Should have been working, but shh, won't tell anybody. But yeah, very relaxing day today. So for oil control, it's not fabulous. It is wintry, it is cold. So again, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 because I don't think it's an oil controlling foundation. I would need to test this in hot weather, in humid weather, and when I'm a bit more active and I can see how when the oil starts to break out. I particularly noticed the oil coming through on this after about sort of 3 hours, 4 hours, so that's actually quite quick. I usually have a 4-hour rule. If a product can control my oil within 4 hours, then I will go with it. So for that, I'm just going to give it a 5 out of 10 because it's just average performing for me in oil control. Now for performance, when I look at performance, I'm looking for the usual things. Does the foundation apply easily? Did it blend out easily? Were there any issues? Has it melted? Has it faded? Has it separated? And have I really, has it done what I wanted to do? Has it given me the coverage that I wanted? And I will say, for everything, I'm going to give it a great big tick. It applied easily. I applied it with a sponge, with a beauty blender. That actually applied very easily. It didn't give me full coverage when I applied it with a beauty blender. I did use 2 pumps to do that, but it did give me a good medium to full coverage with when I did 2 pumps. With a brush, it instantly gave me medium full coverage with 1 layer, and that was on this side of my face. But it applied very easily, there was no problems at all. It gave me the coverage I like, which is medium to full, more going towards full coverage. There's been no fading at all. It's actually looked decent all day long. Actually, it hasn't split, hasn't melted, and hasn't faded. Yes, it's been 6 hours in. It's just given me a really natural finish in a foundation. Lovely colour. The colour's been beautiful on my skin tone. I've absolutely really loved the colour. You know, yeah, I mean, I'm looking in the mirror now. There's been a little bit of fading now, so it has faded a little bit around here, but that's just natural. Again, oily skin. This is normal for me, and it's just been really great. Sometimes when I get bad oiliness, it starts to separate, particularly up on my forehead. My forehead is actually the driest part of my whole face. It's not as oily as the rest of my face, so you can see on my forehead it still looks pretty decent. Around this area here, so my upper area here, this kind of, I call it my mask area. This is where I'm oiliest, so you can see it has faded. My pores are starting to show, but again, no problems at all. It's worked with all the other products. So I use their own brand concealer as an under eye highlighter, sort of brightening under my eyes. It worked well with it. The foundation, the blush applied well on it. I didn't apply a highlighter today, which I normally would, but I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't apply a highlighter today. Eyeshadows applied well on top of it. No problems about the performance of this foundation at all. So if I forget the transfer and oil control on everything else, it's done good. So I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. For the second P, which is the price, it's only £12.50. Again, I had the 20% discount, so knock off, what, a fifth of that? What's that? I don't know. It was about £10 anyway. It's £10 plus I used my quid code, so I'm going to get a little bit of cash back on that. But £12.50, very affordable. I mean, you've got some high street foundations now from Rimmel and Max Factor, and they're charging £15 now. So I'd say a very good performing foundation. Yeah, price wise, yeah, it's good. It's very good. I can see why people have been raving about this product for so many years. So yeah, good product. And shade selection, well, originally it was only 5 shades, so you know I would have been giving it a 0 for that, because you know how I feel about that. And for 5 years, literally, they've had just these crappy little shades. I don't know when they started introducing the new shades, but let's assume that it was this year, because I'm only just hearing about it now. They've got 18 shades now, and they have included deeper shades, and they seem to be including right across the spectrum. Yes, they can fit in more shades, obviously, you know, especially when you've got brands like NYX, which is another high street brand. They're coming out with 45 shades. 18 shades is good. I think 20 is a minimum now, but 18 is good, so they're going towards there. The fact that they've got my shades and they've got a shade deeper, I'm very pleased about, because I always think if my shade is the deepest shade, it's never good, because you know you can definitely go up deeper. So I think for shade range, considering where they are, and they have started to include people of colour, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. I think that's fair, because it's not bad. They're going in the right direction, so I think that's good. Overall, yeah, liking it. I'm happy. I'm going to continue to wear this foundation, definitely at least for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow, see how I get on with it. If I've got any updates on how it performed, I will put it in the comments down below, and I'll just pin the comment just to let you know how I've got on with it. But overall, I think good product. The blush I really like. Obviously, I was a little bit heavy-handed in how I put it on, because I'm looking a little bit rosy, particularly on this side. But the blush, good. Concealer, good. And again, all very affordable prices. So overall, EX1, okay, I'm watching you now. You've definitely grabbed my attention now. I won't be ignoring you. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So if you want to try this product out, as I said, I bought it on Look Fantastic, so check it out for yourself and see how you get on with it. But yeah, it's a product I think I would recommend for people with dry, normal combination, and if you've got oily skin like myself, you need to do all your oil control tricks and you know your little hacks that you have to do. So your mattifying cream, got to moisturize your face, your blotting paper, setting spray, all of that kind of thing. All right, hope that was useful. Let me know what you think down below. Before I go, just to remind you, I've got a couple of giveaways going at the moment. Can I remember what my giveaways are? What are my giveaways? So the first giveaway I'm doing is the Tilly box, the Try It Love It QVC box that came out at the beginning of this month. So if you want to know about that giveaway and what the conditions are to enter, go to that video. The information is on there. With that one, it's when I hit 1500 subscribers, I will randomly pick a winner for that one. The second giveaway I am doing, I can't remember what it is, but I know I have got a second giveaway. Yes, I do know. It was a little trio of lip glosses that I got in my Birchbox, and to enter that, refer to my Birchbox video. I think I was closing that this week, end of this month, I can't remember, but refer to that video. It'll have all the instructions on there, so how to win that little quad of lip glosses from there. Okay, that's it now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you need to do. Give me a thumbs up down below, and if you haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Come on now, I've given you 3 videos today. 3 videos. Come on, you know I never do that. So 3 videos today, so you know what you need to do. Subscribe down below, and if you haven't done so, just might as well just press that little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will notify you when I do my next upload. Alright, I'm gone now. Take care, see you soon, bye.